Alright, I'm going to show you how to back up your files safely and completely. Windows 10 claims that it has a certain backup system. I have tried it. It does not work all that great for me. So it's right in here, and it says automatically set and back up my files, more options, and even when I click back up now, it just will say it's running, but it does not work. Alright, so I'm gonna show you something to make sure that your backup does not fail, and we're going to be going into the Windows 7 regular backup, and that should still work. Alright, so you want to go into the search bar and type in services, and go into services. I gotta pull up a list here. I have this plugged into my phone. Even for work, I sometimes might need this. Okay, so I've had this problem before with my backups, and it just goes, almost done, all of a sudden just fails. And it keeps doing that over and over again. So this is just to make sure that this runs. Okay, so the first one you want to go to is Block Level Backup Engine Services. When I first came to this one, it said it was set to manual. So if it's manual, you want to right click it, go to Properties, go to Automatic, Apply, and hit Start. Then hit OK. Alright, so the next one's going to be Remote Procedure Call. For me, it was all blackened out, and it was already set to automatic. As you can see, like I was saying, it was already blacked out, and since it's already set to automatic, I'll be fine with that. I've also found out that this is also good to set to automatic, just in case too. And make sure it's all running. If they're not running, make sure you press this fancy start button. And you want to go, and the next one you want to go to is RPC Endpoint Mapper. Make sure it's set to automatic, as this one's blackened out already for me, so that's good for me. Windows Backup. Now that one definitely sounds something you want. It sounds like something you want, but this is already set to automatic for me. But if it's not, if it's set to manual, you want to right click it, Properties, Automatic, Apply, and if it's not started, you hit Start. Alright, so that's the end of the services right there. Alright. So there's two ways how you can actually get into this type of backup that I'm talking about in order for it to work. You could just click here, go back into the same area that I was in, but it's going to pop up to go to backup, restore Windows 7, and it's right in here. But there's another way how to find it, is to right click on the Windows Start button, or Windows menu button, whatever you call it, Control Panel, Backup and Restore. I like going through this way. Okay, so the first thing you want to do is create a system image. This will take a lot of time in order for you to do, and I've already created an image. If this does not fail, then you are pretty much golden on creating a full backup, but you always want to make sure that you have a system image. And next, you want to make sure you have enough memory on your hard drive in order to hold it. For me, as you can see, this is a 2 terabyte hard drive that I've got for my backup. It's already pretty much using up a terabyte. So right in here, you want to make sure you have your backup settings to a point where you want it. So you just click on options where it brings up this menu. Change backup settings. For some reason, the smaller windows like to hide right behind the bigger windows on my computer. I don't know why. I need to figure that one out. So give this some time. Alright. You want to make sure that this is going to the right drive. For me, I want to make sure it's going to my passport. And normally, it's going to be set to this. It's going to save everything with your documents, pictures, videos. It's going to save those. I don't think it saves programs. That's why I always like to select Let Me Choose, so I don't even have to worry about putting my programs back onto my computer. So I like to click Let Me Choose, Next, and of course there's my real name, of course, but that's not going to bother me too much. And you normally want to make sure that you want to have your C drive backed up, but as you can see, it's not check marked because I don't want to save my recycling bin, my system resets, other things. So I just click everything that I basically would like to keep. Anime, Mass Effect 2. I can't remember why I click to prefer logs, but I think that's something you probably might want. Yeah, it is. It forced me to take it as I remember it now. Program files. Some things you want to keep right in here. I don't want to keep Bonjour. That is an Apple file. ASUS, ATI. ATI is just basically like computer things. Common files. I cannot remember what's in there. Looks like it's just an Apple product type file. I don't think I really need it, but I'm going to keep it checked just in case. CPU ID. I really don't think I need that. Damien Tools Pros. I don't need that either. Intel. Don't think so. Internet Explorer, no. iPod, no. Logitech gaming software, yeah, I'm gonna need that. MS Build. MS usually means Microsoft, so I'm just gonna go ahead and keep that. NVIDIA Corporation, you're gonna want that. Realtek, that is normally like a sound card type thing. The Realtek sound card that I got on my computer, I really do not use. It's basically just built into my motherboard. Trend Micro, you can save your virus scanner, so you don't even have to worry about putting in your product key in there again. Well, that was just my game controller disconnecting there, so nothing to worry about. I don't think you need Windows Defender, Windows Mail, nor the media player. I don't think you need any of these. Sidebar. Oh, that's something that's pretty old. Don't need that. I don't think we need that. WinZip. That's just an optional. I really don't need that. Okay, so there's another programs file. This is going to be your most likely main programs file. I don't need Apple. That's my USB 3.0. I don't want to get rid of that. There's a good reason why I don't back those ones up. because there used to be another motherboard in my computer until that died. That came with the motherboard, so I'm going to keep that. APRP, I don't know what that is. I'm going to have to research that one, find out what that is for later. ASUS fan control services. Yeah, I'm going to want that. My motherboard controls all my fans. This right here controls the lighting on my motherboard, which for me it really doesn't even matter too much. I'm going to have to research that one. I cannot remember what I/O is. Vegacom. What is Vegacom? I'm going to have to research that one too. BattleNet. Ooh, I want my games. I don't need Bonjour. I don't know what that is. I'm going to have to research that one myself too. Looks like some more Apple files. Free Windows registry repair. That's something if you could find off of CNET downloads, I would suggest getting that. It helps me tremendously, but it's a really good tool to use. I don't think I need to... I'm going to keep Google there just in case. I don't need Internet Explorer. Internet Explorer kind of also keeps your browsing history. I'm pretty sure Google does the exact same thing, but I'm not really going to worry about it. I don't think I need that. I don't need that. I'm going to keep all the Firefox stuff. Notepad++, I'm going to keep that. Reference assemblies, what? It's got Microsoft in there, so I'm going to leave it be. Steam Square Enix, why is it? Oh, the reason why I didn't have that check marked last time is I had it on another jump drive, 256 gigabyte flash drive. Now, since I don't need to worry about that, I'm just going to go ahead and click on that. Don't need Windows Defender, don't need Windows Live, don't need Windows Mail, or the codec. Yeah, the codec pack you won't want. That's a good thing to keep. Media player, no. Multimedia platform, no, 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 no. Trying to remember what program data is. I think it also contains... I don't need Apple. I'm trying to remember what the program data really is. Oh, I know. It's just more like saved stuff. I really don't need to save anything from Apple. The music's always going to be saved somewhere else. The reason why I have Apple stuff on here is because of iTunes. So I really don't need to save them there as long as I got the iTunes. CFOS. Oh, that's this thing right here. My network thing there. Don't want that. Logitech stuff. I don't need that. Yeah, this is basically the save stuff for like past stuff that I had. Microsoft, keep all that stuff. You want to... I don't use OneDrive. A lot of people are going to say they're going to want to keep that, so I'm just going to go ahead and keep that. I don't need that. I don't know what those are. I don't know what those are either, so... Yep, I even got Skyrim saved. I got 1,000 StarCrafts here, as you can see. And I got 1,000 usernames, so I only save one that I need. If you have any others, like as you can see, I've got a lot more hard drives on my computer. Let's see here. Let's scroll up here and see what. Where is the app data? Okay, you want to keep the app data folder. The reason why I have all these check marked is just to make sure my backup runs. Alright, so click next. Okay, so you are pretty much good to go. And save settings and exit. And then you hit backup now if it doesn't go. Oh, there we go. Alright, so give it some time. It will run. If it doesn't run all the way through, then there's probably something else that I have not seen before. Oh, I forgot to mention this. You are going to want to make a system repair disk. I think it might have you do that through the system image, but I am not 100% sure. It's just in case if Windows does not boot at all. In order to get to the boot menu on Windows 10, you basically just have to hit power, and then you hit shift, and then you hit restart. But if Windows does not boot, you are going to want that system repair disk in order to get into that boot menu. So that's pretty much it right there. Hopefully that helps out. And have a good one.